There's still near 3 nature signs most people miss. In part 1, we explored feathers, cardinals, butterflies and mourning doves, 4 gentle signs many people believe can appear when a loved one is near. But part 2 goes even deeper. Because, some signs don't arrive softly. Some signs appear in ways that feel almost impossible to ignore. A dragonfly that hovers too long. A rainbow that appears on the exact day your grief feels heaviest. Or the same animal showing up again and again until you finally ask, why do I keep seeing this? Today on Mystical Earthlings, we're uncovering 3 more nature signs that a loved one may be near. And stay with me until the end, because the final sign may shock you. Not because it's rare, but because it may already be happening around you. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, go back after this video and watch it next, because the signs work beautifully together. Part 1 covers the softer signs: feathers, cardinals, butterflies and mourning doves. But now we're moving into the signs connected with transition, light, patterns and repeated animal messages. Let's begin with one of the most mystical creatures in nature. Number 5. Dragonflies. Dragonflies are different from most signs because they feel almost magical when they appear. They hover, they shimmer. Their wings catch the light in a way that makes them seem like they are flickering between worlds. That is why dragonflies are often connected with transition, spiritual messages, and movement between one phase of life and another. If a dragonfly hovers near you, lands close to you, or follows your movement for longer than expected, it can feel like something is trying to get your attention. Dragonflies are fast. They don't usually linger without reason. So when one stays close, especially near water, many people see it as a message from someone who has crossed over. Water represents emotion. Dragonflies represent transformation. Together, the sign can feel like a loved one saying, I know you're grieving, I know your heart is heavy, but I have moved into peace. And maybe the message is also for you. To keep moving, to keep healing, to allow your grief to transform into love that can still live inside you. Number 6. Rainbows. A rainbow is one of nature's most emotional signs because it often appears after a storm. And, spiritually, that timing really matters. Rainbows remind us that light can still appear after darkness, that beauty can return after pain, that something invisible can suddenly become visible for just a moment. Many people report seeing rainbows on birthdays, anniversaries, funerals, or difficult days connected to someone they lost. And when that happens, it can feel deeply personal. A rainbow does not have to last long to leave an impact. Sometimes it appears for only a few minutes, but in those few minutes it can feel as though the universe is opening a window. A reminder that your loved one is not as far away as grief makes it seem. So if a rainbow appears during a moment when you are missing someone, don't rush to explain it away. Let it comfort you. Let it land. Sometimes the message is simple. I see you. I'm still with you. Keep going. Before we reveal the final sign, most people who watch Mystical Earthlings are not subscribed yet. So if these messages bring you comfort, please subscribe and help us spread these videos to other Mystical Earthlings who may be searching for signs, healing, and reminders that love never truly disappears. It helps this knowledge find the people who need it most. Now let's talk about the sign that may already be repeating around you. Number 7. Repeated animal encounters. This is the sign most people miss. Because it's not always about one specific animal, it's about repetition. The same bird appearing outside your window every morning, the same butterfly crossing your path for several days, a deer showing up in your yard when you never see deer there, a hawk circling above you again and again, a crow watching from the same place every time you walk outside. One encounter may be random, but repeated encounters begin to feel like a pattern. And patterns are one of the main ways people feel nature is trying to communicate. The animal itself may also hold meaning connected to your loved one. A cardinal may represent presence and love. A butterfly may represent transformation. A hawk may represent protection. A deer may represent gentleness. A rabbit may represent quiet comfort. A crow may represent intelligence, mystery, and hidden wisdom. But the key is this. How does it feel when the animal appears? Does it bring comfort? Does it remind you of someone? Does it show up during moments when your heart is asking for a sign? Because sometimes the meaning is not just in the animal. It's in the connection your spirit feels when you see it. And that is what makes this final sign so powerful. Nature may not be shouting. It may be repeating, over and over, until you finally notice. So, if you've been seeing dragonflies, rainbows, or the same animal again and again, pause before you dismiss it. Maybe it is coincidence, or maybe it is love speaking in a different language. Because love does not end. It transforms, it changes form, it moves through nature. It finds new ways to reach us when we need it most. And sometimes the sign you were waiting for was never far away. It was already outside your window, already crossing your path, already landing at your feet. You don't have to force signs to appear. You don't have to chase them. But when they find you, breathe, notice, and trust what your heart feels. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, watch it next to discover the first 4 signs. Feathers, cardinals, butterflies, and mourning doves. And if this message resonated with you, comment the word "awaken" below. Your story may help someone else recognize the signs they've been receiving too. Thank you for watching Mystical Earthlings. And until next time, keep looking for the magic hidden in the ordinary.